Every year, thousands of tons of Doritos are consumed worldwide.
Not by me. Not by me, they ain't. You know what? Matter of fact, I didn't eat a Dorito in 2024.
This enormous demand, giant harvesters are used to harvest tons of corn. But how are 70,000 bags of Doritos produced every day?
70,000 bags a day are getting made?
Visited the Frito-Lay factory to discover how one of the world's most popular snacks is made. Doritos were created by Arch West, a Frito-Lay marketing executive in the 1960s. He discovered crispy tortillas in a local restaurant in San Diego, California.
He didn't discover them if he's the one that was at the restaurant that was making them. That means the restaurant discovered them.
Taking advantage of leftover corn tortillas that would not be used due to being broken or not meeting sales standards, he came up with the idea to cut them into triangles.
That's like saying Benjamin Franklin invented electricity. Never mind.
Season them, thus creating the first Doritos. The term Dorito is derived from the Spanish word dorado, which translates to small pieces of gold. By 1988, Doritos had become the best-selling chips globally, a trend that continues today with a diverse range of 10 different flavors.
Doritos are the best-selling chip in the world? By the way, Chad, can we talk about something? Can we talk about the fact that spicy sweet chili is the best Dorito when it's not even close? The spicy sweet chili flavor of Doritos are so much. The only one that even comes close to that are like the Flamin' Hots or like the regular nacho cheese. You don't know what the worst flavor of Doritos is? These absolute disgusting beings right over here. Cool Ranch Doritos are disgusting.
Flavors. Unlike ordinary chips made from potatoes, Doritos have corn flour as a basic ingredient. Corn are carefully cut from the plants, ensuring not to damage the grains. The harvesting capacity reaches 140 tons per day, ensuring a steady supply to the plant.
They're made from corn? Ugh, I can't eat those no more.
The corn are cut just above the ground and are then removed and transported to the factory. The supplier takes care to clean and dry the grains. This is accomplished using vibrating machines that effectively eliminate dust, stones, sand, and other residues, while ensuring an increase in the moisture content to 14%.
Do I see some Cool Ranch Dorito defenders in here? I just want you to know that nobody's hearing you out. Y'all are a small fraction of the majority of the people, all right? We're looking at like 1,000 versus a million. Whatever, bro. You know, the majority of the people that agree with me just ain't voting right now because they're too sophisticated. I group Cool Ranch Dorito eaters in the same category as Mountain Dew drinkers. Y'all are like one and the same. Cool Ranch Dorito with Mountain Dew, y'all are like a match made in heaven. Y'all are in the same category because y'all eat something that's so insanely overhyped and it's just mid, and you refuse to cope with the fact that it's mid, and you're only drinking it to look cool with your other Cool Ranch Dorito eating friends or your other Mountain Dew drinking friends. Because people that drink Mountain Dew and people that eat Cool Ranch Dorito make it their whole personality. I remember back when I was in school, I would see these nerds pull out, yo, like, bro, look what I got for lunch today. They would unzip their little lunchbox. They'd flash me like a pack of Cool Ranch Doritos. Like, bro, you're not cool.
A crucial factor for the production process. Next, the prepared corn is sent to the nacho factory. The factory receives a daily shipment of 45,000 kilograms of corn. The dry corn is moved from extensive storage bins to vessels, where it undergoes cooking in water. This results in a yearly production exceeding 6,500,000 kilograms of finished product.
Man!
Frito-Lay's factory stands as one of the world's largest chip factories, capable
T-Mobile savings, take one. Guys, focus. Here's the one. At T-Mobile, you get tons of benefits and
of producing over 100,000 packs of nachos daily, which are then distributed to the market. The factory is organized into 4 main areas. The corn area is dedicated to the production of tortilla-type products like Doritos. In the center, there is a distribution center spanning 65,000 square meters. The factory has the capacity to produce 70 to 100...
look at all those insanely lightly dusted Doritos. This is a joke, man. Every single bag of Doritos I get looks like this. There's just no dust action. Put some dust on the Doritos, man.
has the capacity to produce 70 to 100,000 bags of Doritos daily, which is approximately 18 million bags per year.
That's crazy.
The first notable feature upon arrival is the presence of 2 enormous silos, each capable of storing 120 tons of corn grains. With the contents of these silos, the factory can produce 20,000 kilograms of Doritos. This marks the initial phase in creating a Dorito. The corn must undergo cooking before entering the soaking tank. Initially, the corn is boiled in kettles close to boiling point.
Those chips are made
Later,
straight
it is
out of
transferred
corn
to
and
open
corn
tanks,
only?
where it soaks for approximately half a day. Each cooking pot accommodates around 300 kilograms of corn and 90 liters of water. The corn is cooked at 93 degrees Celsius for about 4 minutes before being left to soak for 12 hours. After the initial cooking, the corn is moved to large
about this, like the Dorito making progress has been like the most wholesome, like out of all the foods that we've seen be made. Like I haven't seen anything in this process that's been like, yo, that's bad. You know what I mean? Not yet, anyway.
Overnight soaking, facilitating the softening of the grains. This soaking process enables the corn to absorb moisture, aiding in the removal of the corn husk.
Wait for it.
The outer husk of the grain is filtered out, leaving behind only soft and hydrated corn. When the moisture content reaches 45%, the husks become soft and can be easily removed.
40?
Following the soaking process, a pumping system transports the corn to the washer, where the removed husks are separated. The corn then moves on a conveyor belt from the drum to the mill. Following the cleaning process, it proceeds to a grinding machine equipped with rotating millstones that grind the corn into a dough. This process involves pulverizing the corn grains between the 2 stones, resulting in the production of a soft corn dough. As the grinding process continues, water is added into the flour to achieve the desired consistency of the corn dough. The resulting dough undergoes inspection for 3 crucial factors: moisture content, temperature, and the texture of the grind.
Okay.
The dough comes out of the mill through a narrow nozzle.
All right, get to the dust. I'm trying to see what everybody's talking about with this dust, Ag.
Few seconds in this specialized oven, achieving the desired texture.
Ooh, them things look good if you dip them in like some, cheese dip. Yo, chat. By the way, white cheese dip is the best version of cheese dip, bro. White cheese dip is so good, man. Dude, it's so good. CaseOh is better than CaseOh.
Preventing them from drying out and preserving moisture. This process also contributes to the formation of the characteristic bubbles found in Doritos. The industrial oven effectively seals the outer surface, preserving moisture and creating bubbles in the dough. This process is crucial for giving Doritos their distinctive crunch. Despite spending only 16 seconds inside, it is sufficient to dry the dough to a point where it remains intact when handled. The heat entrapment results in tiny moisture.
Wow, these really are just tortilla chips with some dust action, huh? That's crazy. Wow.
It's within the dough. This gives Doritos their characteristic irregular texture. Later, the team allows the tortillas to cool on a series of conveyor belts before proceeding to the fryer. This short break also provides inspectors with an opportunity to ensure that none of the triangles have burned during their time in the oven. Next, a mesh conveyor belt takes the triangles to the fryer, where the oil is maintained at a temperature of 182 degrees Celsius, and nachos require only 55 seconds to fry. At this stage, the nachos attain the perfect color and crispy texture.
Why are you calling them nachos?
The bubbles present in a completed Dorito are essentially air pockets trapped in the chip during the frying process. After this step, a mesh conveyor belt removes the nachos and the excess oil returns to the fryer. Using vibrating conveyors, the Doritos are now transported to a special drum where they are...
ladies and gentlemen, you just saw why half of the Doritos in your bag are all broken up into little chips. Because they literally throw them in a dryer. Look at this.
Using vibrating conveyors, the Doritos are now...
Look at that. That's why all your chips are broken up every time you get them. Because they're just tumbling around getting broken into pieces.
Transported to a special drum where they are mixed with the appropriate spices and ingredients.
Was that the red 40?
At the following station, a screw auger dispenses nacho seasoning into the drum. Large bags of the blend.
That just looks like some chemicals, dude. Bro, you ain't lying. That looks like some chemicals,
station, a screw auger dispenses nacho seasoning into...
Like, this dude's gonna catch some crazy disease in 15 years from breathing in this dust every day. It's like asbestos from back in the day.
The drum. Large bags of the blend, containing a secret combination of cheddar cheese, Parmesan cheese, and spices, are added to the machine's top, funneling the mix into the drum. The primary ingredients include various cheeses, spices, flavor enhancers like monosodium glutamate, and preservatives to prolong the product's shelf life.
Chat, they didn't say nothing about no red 40. Are they hiding it from us? They didn't say nothing about no red 40. Yo, Brandon with the 13 month.
Nozzles spray the nachos with canola oil, enhancing the surface's adhesiveness and ensuring the seasoning sticks.
Yeah, ensuring the seasoning sticks to 2 of the Doritos in the entire bag because all the other ones have little to no dust action.
This massive drum effectively and evenly distributes the seasoning.
Evenly?
As the delicate chips move through the drum, they serve as buffers, preventing breakage against each other. The seasoned Doritos embark on a lengthy journey along a 30-meter conveyor belt to ensure thorough cooling before undergoing packaging. With an annual value of $4 billion, this high-demand product undergoes careful handling. Once out of the seasoning drum,
I ain't gonna lie, I want some Doritos, chat. Man.
The nachos are directed to various packaging machines by hoppers. The packaging device represents a technical choreography at its finest, with each machine equipped with 14 cube-shaped scales.
Chat,
Doritos are carefully positioned and drop through the measuring machine, where a series of
man.
spoons precisely weigh a bag of Doritos. When there's enough for a package, a trapdoor opens, the nachos fall, and simultaneously a machine...
They're just so poorly dusted. Look at this chip right here. I can guarantee you whatever bag this chip goes in and whoever arrives to is going to get mad when they get this chip out of their bag. They're just barely... This one right here, you see this little one right here that's covered by this one? There's some good dust action going right here. There's some good dust action. And then you got ones like this, no dust. No dust. No dust. Most of these want no dust action.
For a package, a trapdoor opens, the nachos fall, and simultaneously, a machine shapes an aluminum and plastic strip into a bag. The nachos drop into the bag, which is promptly closed and cut by heat sealing.
Yeah, it's promptly closed, meaning they're closing it in 0.2 seconds, so half of it's full of
simultaneously sealing the bottom of the next bag. The bagging machine introduces nitrogen and packs it with an airtight seal. This process removes oxygen to prevent spoilage, ensuring that Doritos stay fresh for an extended period. Additionally, it creates an air cushion inside the bag, preventing the chips from breaking. Each large bag of Doritos contains approximately 100 chips. A worker verifies that there are 8 bags in each box. This plant has the capacity to manufacture and package 70,000 bags of Doritos every day.
I need to count how many chips are in a bag of Doritos on stream one day. Because there ain't no way there's 100 of them in there.
Totaling over 18 million bags per year.
Unless you get the party
Next,
size.
They are distributed to the retailers and made available for consumers to enjoy. If you want to know how chocolate is made, watch the video on your screen.
We already saw how chocolate was made, though. Oh, man, chat, there's so many foods.